Okay, we're live. 14 out of 15 channels. There was some kind of a discrepancy last night where it said 13. I don't know what was going on, but we're good now. 14 out of 15. Hey, Debbie, what's going on? Hello. Hey, Steve, what's up? Hey, Radical Leftist Agenda. Hi. Dave C. Time to rip, says Dave. Oh, he doesn't even want to wait. God, you don't even want to get your fucking brain warmed up first, bro? Jumping right into a bong rip? Good morning, sunshine. Hey, Gussie. Gussie, next time you talk to Orlando, tell him I blocked him on Twitter. Nothing personal. It's just if you send me stupid fucking animated memes, I'll block you so I don't have to look at them. There's no way for me to get those off my feed. So I'm letting him know it's nothing personal, but tell him if I unblock him, don't fucking send me any more animated memes. It's not fucking Facebook, okay? Take that shit on Facebook and leave it there. It was nothing personal, though. Let him know that. And I didn't mind the meme so much. It's just obnoxious every time I want to read my meme. I got this thing. Every time I want to read my feed, I got this fucking meme flashing in my face. You know? Yeah, tell him to fucking pull that shit off. Tell him that shit's stupid. Don't fucking send me an animation of somebody doing something over and over and over again. People today are so stupid. You know, I have to look at that all fucking day every time I check my fucking feed. Yeah, tell him to remove that shit. I wish I could. You know, this is what's stupid about Twitter. I can't remove it myself. I don't want to block him. I just don't want to see that stupid fucking meme flashing in my face every time I pull up my feed. Oh, you going to see him right now? Cool. Let him know. Tell him I said hi. So this interesting article came up this morning for me, and it was from an unusual source. Shout out to freaking Oracle. Did really well with his combat, his Koa combat. Hey, there he is right there. Bro, congratulations on your Koa combat. So here's a little article. It came up from Raw Story. This is from Tom Baggioni. It says racists became more racist during the Trump years, according to science. 13 studies. Okay? Not one study. All right? 13 different studies all came to the same conclusion. Now, look, I didn't need a single study to tell me this. I told you before Donald Trump was elected, I said, all the racists are going to come crawling out of the woodwork now because he's a racist. And they're going to love it because he's going to give them cover because he normalizes their racism because now he's the president of the United States. And that's what, when someone gets a position of power, their poor behavior normalizes that behavior to the followers and makes it seem like that's okay. So that's exactly what happened with Donald Trump. I saw it coming. I said so, 5 years ago on my show. I could pull it up for you, but I'm not going to. I'm just saying I did. I told you guys plenty of times this is exactly what Donald Trump was going to do. And son of a bitch, if once again I'm fucking right about, every single one of my shows is always about me coming back and telling you I was right about this. I was right about that. I was right about this. I was right about that. Sorry. No one else is doing it for me. It's not like I've got a bunch of fans that go out and tell people, oh, you got this right. I don't see 1,000 tweets from Jimmy Dore fans every time he gets something right. With my name on Insta. I mean, I see 1,000 tweets from Jimmy Dore's fan every time he gets something right, but not from me, right? So I got to kind of toot my own horn here, and just let you know I got something else right, like I always do. Here, let me let you see it so you can see, put your own eyes on it. You see I'm not making this shit up. All right. Racists became more racist during the Trump. It says during the Trump years. You can't see that part. It's cut off. Here, let me redo it. on a second. What do you want, cat? Want more food? This is raw story. Racists became more racist during the Trump years, according to 13 studies. Oh, look, a little Trump supporter came in here all butthurt. Oh, you're a Trump supporter, Sean Ham. You know, butthurt. You know, butthurt because the big cannabis guy doesn't agree with you politically. Oh, and it hurt your feelings. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Hey, man, you can't agree with everybody, Sean. Get the fuck over it. Quit being a pussy. You can't agree with everybody, dude. God, what the fuck do you tell your kids? I feel sorry for your kids. Yo, Rox, what's up? Do you need some food? Look, my cat is giving me the scary face, so give me 1 second. That's the face that says he will kill me if I don't feed him right now. Let me feed him. All right. I just love it when a fucking Trump supporter comes in here and tries to make it about cannabis. Oh, you used to talk about cannabis. Now you're being mean to me and my Nazi friends. Sorry to burst your bubble there, Adolf, but racists aren't fucking acceptable in here. He calls me an Antifa shill. No, I'm Antifa. I'm not a shill. I'm fucking Antifa. I don't pretend to not be Antifa. I am fucking anti-fascist. So put that in your tight little butthole, buddy. I gotta get in my brain. I need more coffee. Put that in your little butthole, buddy. Oh God. So let's just block Sean fucking douchebag from the chat because I don't want to see anything else he has to say. I'm not interested. Hey, Orca, what's up, buddy? Anyone who calls me a shill is hilarious. Nobody pays me, motherfucker. Nobody. My audience gives me like $15 a month on the Patreon. So if I'm shilling for $15 a month, okay, then I guess I'm shilling for my audience. I basically, no, undeniably, every single thing that I ever talk about on here is for me. I have stuff that I want to speak about on my own behalf. No one else is paying me. I'm not shilling for anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are, who you think you are, how much money you got. I speak for myself. Sucks I'm a millionaire, huh? You can't buy me, can you? Sucks. No one's ever tried either, and I think they know better. My own fucking audience doesn't even try to fucking, entice me or to try to push me in any direction. They know they can't. They've never even fucking tried. They're just here to hear what I have to say. They're either going to agree with it or disagree with it, and they're not going to get butt hurt over it, and they're going to pack their bowls, and we're going to get high, and we're going to have fun after, right? If you're going to get butt hurt over my opinion, well, that says everything that all of us have to know about you, because most of us have grown out of that shit already. You can have a differing opinion. We're not going to get upset over it. You can have a different opinion. You can be stupid. You can be a racist. You can be a racist to come in here. Better yet, come in here and admit that you're a fucking Trump-supporting racist and that your racism blew up over the last 4 years that he was president. Why don't you do that? You don't have the balls. And let me just say this. We did once have somebody come in here and admit, they're like, I'm a Trump supporter and I am racist. I don't like black people. And that's why I support Donald Trump. I was like, dude, there needs to be more honest people like you out there. I can't remember who that was. It was a little shocking, but they were dead serious. And I knew from the posts that I'd seen them put up on the internet before, I knew they were being totally honest about it. They weren't trying to be, shocking or attention grabbing at all. They were just being totally honest. It's too bad most of the motherfucking cunts that support Donald Trump just can't be honest and say, yeah, I'm a racist too. I don't like Hispanics. I don't like black people. I don't like women. I don't like people that are physically challenged like Donald Trump doesn't. He sees weakness and he doesn't like it. Neither do I. You want to be like that. Be honest about it. But, you got the balls to stand up in a fucking Trump rally with a bunch of people wearing red hats and put your fist in the air. But, get you on social media, get you by yourself, or get you in a spot where, your opinion is being listened to. And all of a sudden, the tune kind of changes. Fucking racists never want to pontificate. They really don't. They want to do it from behind the lines of safety, whether it's from an anonymous trolling account on the internet or in a giant crowd of people in a fucking rally with Donald Trump. They're just a blur, and they know it. They're just part of the herd. It takes balls to be able to accept somebody with love that you disagree with fundamentally on anything. It takes a lot of balls. I lacked that for a long time. I learned from my grandmother that you hate everyone that disagrees with you, and everyone that is wrong, that wrongs you, you never give them a second chance. That's what my grandmother taught me. I loved her. I still do. But she was wrong, man. She was wrong about that. And my sister warned me. She's like, don't grow up like grandma did. Don't let yourself get like that. And my sister, she has. And even though she warned me about it, my sister will write you off. If you fundamentally disagree with my sister politically, you're done. You don't get a second chance with my sister. You don't get to talk to her. She's not gonna fucking show up to your goddamn, your kid's fucking graduation. None of that shit. You've written her off. I have a lot of respect for her on that. At the same time, I'm not in a position where I can do that. Yeah, I do a broadcast on the internet, and I have to try to get along with people better. And if I was just an individual or whatever, and I was just doing social media, I probably wouldn't have grown into the person that I am today. But doing this podcast, I've learned that's how your sister is. Sisters. I've learned that to do me, I got to start listening to other people, and I have to start nodding along, whether I agree or not. Let them finish. And then if they want to let me counter it, fine. And if not, fine. You want to get high? Great. We'll get high. I'm not going to convince you of anything. That's not my job. I'll tell you how I feel. You can tell me how you feel. It won't have any effect on me, just like me telling you won't have any effect on you. That's fine. We're talking. We're communicating. And that's so much better than the alternative. Writing people off and ignoring them. So just so you guys know the kind of person I am. Somebody comes in here and disagrees with me on something. Yeah, I'll block them from the show, but I don't just leave it at that. Especially if they're making some sense. So a guy came in here last night, and I, was talking about the Central Park Five and what that meant to me, and the way I viewed Donald Trump because he called for their execution. But after the show was over, and I finished the show real quickly after that, I wasn't feeling very comfortable after that. I had to block that guy because he's a Trump supporter and a blind Trump supporter, and I could tell. But he made a comment, so I decided to go do some research. And, I'm glad I did. It was an emotional evening for me last night, but I spent the whole night last night. I didn't go live because I was watching testimony from 1989, man. I was listening to the kids that were involved in that and I was listening to their videotaped confessions, and then I was listening to podcasts of them 20 years later talking about the situation, what happened, how it went down, blah, 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 why it happened the way it did. And do you want to know where I stand right now, where I was from compared to where I was yesterday? I'm in the exact same place. But my point is this. I went ahead and I exposed myself to fucking vulgarities that I don't like to hear about that. I don't want to hear fucking stories like what these guys had to tell. I didn't want to hear that shit. But I had to see it for myself because it's out there. And if I just turn my head and look away and I don't go into when someone comes into my show and says, yo, Nay, those guys all admitted that they did the crime. He wasn't lying when he said that. And you remember what I told him before I blocked him? I said, maybe they did, but I wouldn't be surprised if any admissions of guilt that they made were done under duress and were coerced by police officers in New York City, some of the toughest fucking police you're ever going to find anywhere in the world, man. And when you've got a 14-year-old kid that just committed a crime and you've got him in a position where He doesn't know what's going to happen to him. You can make him say almost anything you want him to say. And I'm not saying those kids are innocent. In my mind, they're not completely innocent of all the occurrences that happened that night. And there were a lot. And you're going to have to go research it yourself because I'm not going to get into it on here. My point is this. After what he said to me last night on the show, I went and I studied it for myself so I would know for myself, because in reality, I really only knew the story that was spun to me by narrative, by the Freedom Project, by people who, were maybe supporters of the Black Lives Matter movement like I still am today, but maybe they had some narrative to throw in there too. I am a racist. I hate Biden. All right, you're a racist and you hate Biden. Good for you. I hate Biden too, but I'm not a racist. You don't have to be a racist to hate Biden. Biden is a fucking racist. You should like Biden. Since you're a racist, he's a racist. You both got that in common. Oh, did you think I was going to play fucking right versus left? Oh, you silly fucking turd. I try to avoid the painful stuff too, but research is best to understand ourselves. Zena, I know this was very uncomfortable. I spent hours on this last night because I had to know for myself. If I'm going to come on the show and I'm going to pontificate and act like I know shit because I was there, dude, I didn't know. I didn't know the extent to those, the extent of the confessions. When you, and they're videotaped, man, and they're available for you, and you can go watch them on YouTube, the entire confessions. You can go watch them. But, I like I said, I could argue the points, I could get through, and I'm just going to tell you, I stand in the exact same place I was yesterday. Those kids did not deserve to be put to death, in my opinion, and Donald Trump shouldn't have spent his money to try to change the law before they were even done with their trials to get them put to death, which is what he did. He spent $85,000 to try to get 5 kids murdered. And I will never forgive or forget that shit, no matter what those kids were guilty of that night. That's what the law is for. That's what police are for. That's what jails and prisons are for. And, New York City didn't have a death penalty because that's how the citizens of New York City wanted it. Now, I'm from Orlando, Florida. And understand, you're gonna find some treacherous area with me here. I'm just going to tell you right now, I support the death penalty. I know a lot of people aren't going to like that. I don't fucking care. I like the death penalty. I know it doesn't always do good. I know that innocent people have been put to death. But for me, that's the cost of doing business, man. That's the cost of having cars on the road. People are going to die. And let me tell you something. A lot more people die in cars every day than wrongly accused people get put to death on death row. You want to have that conversation with me? Too bad. You're not going to change my mind. I'm not going to have it. I'm not here to debate the death penalty. That's just where I'm at, and that's why I am where I am with it. It's a great preventative measure for all the fucking criminals out there. People like me. It is. Oh, yeah. Trust me, man. If I thought I could get away with something, I'd probably do it. But, having an ultimatum, a death penalty, will make you think fucking 3 times about doing something, won't it? I think it's a good thing to have. I feel that Donald Trump was wrong in trying to apply it to 5 kids. They were in between the ages of 14 and 17 or 16 years old. And to try to have these kids put to death. This is exactly what Hillary and Bill Clinton were about. They wanted to brutalize African-American children and make a statement because they didn't like the crime that they were seeing. But they weren't looking at the crime that white kids were doing. They were only looking at the crimes that black kids were doing. But then, that's Hillary Clinton. That's Donald Trump. That's Bill Clinton. That's what you're dealing with there. Trolls have such a hard time trolling me, don't they? Dude came back in, tried to fuck with me, and he couldn't. I love it. I hope you guys appreciate that about this show. I penalty period, says Trendy Orca, who literally just eats seals whole. You got to watch When They See Us. It's about the Central Park 5 on Netflix. All right, Enoch, I will. I'll watch the thing. But remember, I watched the kids. I listened to those kids tell their stories. And let me tell you something. Those kids did some bad shit in that park that night. They did some real things that I would never do. They were 14 and 16 years old. They did things I would never do to another human being. And they were held accountable for their actions. They went to jail. Well, I tell you, John, I'd like to see you try, brother. I'd love to see you try, man, anytime. I'm waiting for you, pal. Go ahead, put it out there. Hey, and if you guys want to report John Maddox on YouTube right now for making personal threats against me, go right ahead. Go right ahead. He just did on YouTube. They'll take his fucking account down. Go ahead. Oh, you might think you get away with it, bro, but you ain't going to get past me. That's your problem right there. I personally, bro, I'd like to give you my fucking home address and just fucking tell you to come on over. You know? Come on over. I'll have your fucking head strung up behind me for the next fucking podcast. Anyway, I'm going to leave him up so you guys can go ahead and report him, and then I'll block him. But go ahead and report this guy, and let me know if you report him on YouTube for making violent threats against me. Let me know. John, bring that shit. Just between me and you, bring that shit, motherfucker. I know you're a pussy. Fucking Trump supporter. My life just got threatened by a Trump supporter. I love it. Here it is, right here. See this, guys? Feel free to report this guy right here. Feel free. Making violent threats against me. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, they're all going to run out of all my audience is going to go out of their way to report me right now, John, while you're making threats against me. Sure. Everybody see that? You guys got it? All right, come back with another account, little fuckstick. Boom, blocked. Germany is about to suspend pipeline. Yeah, Germany already has suspended the pipeline. And I'm going to tell you why they're doing that, Steve. That's the Biden administration making threats against Germany that they're going to sanction them if they don't do it. That's all that is. And Germany is bending over to America, and they're going to shut down the pipeline. And, you want to start a war with Putin while his fucking troops are amassed on the border of Ukraine? That's how you fucking do it. It's like Biden wants to start this war. It's like there's this giant pile of straw and gasoline, and Biden's there with a lighter at the bottom of it, fucking flicking the goddamn lighter. And if you guys don't see that for what it is, you really should. That is an act of war. And, he's having the German chancellor doing it. So it doesn't look like America's behind it. Dude, that's just me doing this. I fucking guarantee you that Biden and the American administration is behind Germany shutting down that fucking pipeline. Guaranteed. And I don't know. All I know is they're shutting it down, and I know the German chancellor announced it. But I guarantee you, wait. Didn't Kamala Harris just go there to Germany and have a fucking meeting with the chancellor? That all happened kind of quickly, didn't it? Yeah, I guarantee you, Kamala Harris had a little note from Joe Biden and said, if you don't shut this pipeline down for Russia, we're going to sanction Germany. We're no longer going to buy your German chocolates and your Wunderbar. I don't know. Whatever fucking Germany sells America. Whatever. Enoch. Oh, Dave. Oh, you guys reported him? Really? Okay. Only 2 people. Okay. Well, this is what's up. Dave C. and Enoch. Free triage oil for just you 2 guys, and everybody else can go fuck themselves. But for the 2 of you that actually went out of your way to do this, thank you so much. So Dave Campione, send me your address on Twitter. Enoch, send me your address on Twitter, and I'll send you guys out triage oil. All right, I got you both. Free triage oil to both of you. The only 2 people to respond. Thank you. You didn't know I was going to do that, did you? Yeah, neither did I. But I'm just, I'm tired of people just fucking not doing shit. You've been trying to report them? Oh, they may have already had to take this channel taken down, bro. Anyway, Sean, you've got some oil coming right now, don't you? I think I just dropped some off in the mail yesterday for you, I believe. How would have Trump handled this situation? Bro, I'm convinced that if Donald Trump was still president of the United States, Vladimir Putin wouldn't have been pushing for the Ukraine thing as harshly as he is now. There is this thing that I saw this morning about this guy. I was watching a right-winger, and he said, look, as soon as Joe Biden got into office, it was fucking Ted Cruz. I was listening to fucking Ted Cruz, and he was doing nothing but making sense. And I was like, motherfucker, I hate when this motherfucker makes sense. It doesn't happen very often, but he's doing it right now, and I fucking hate it. So, that being said, I have to fucking bring it up and show it to you because I hate Ted Cruz. But he's right. For, a long time, man, he was trying to hold the United States at bay to tell them to cut off this fucking pipeline for Russia. And he says, if Russia opens up this pipeline, I don't think they did. They're going to take Ukraine. He said, watch. He totally predicted all of this shit. And he warned America. He said, if you don't stop this pipeline, Putin's going to invade Ukraine. And he said it over and over and over again. And they laugh. I laugh at him. Everybody laughs at fucking Ted Cruz because he's such a fucking tool. But you guys might want to listen to this little interview right here.
This week, the Senate passed a resolution of support for Ukraine. It's a rare bipartisan move there, but far from the mother of all sanctions bill that senators have promised.
Where's my volume at?
Joining us today from Houston, Texas, Senator Ted Cruz. And Senator, welcome back to Fox News Sunday.
Holy shit. There's no sound. Hold on.
Bill, good morning. Good to be with you. I want to get to a number of topics. Let's start, however, on Ukraine. You just heard my conversation there with Admiral Kirby. Have we done all we can?
Dude, could the sound be that low on this thing?
Not remotely. And tragically, Europe is on the verge of war because of the weakness, the fecklessness of Joe Biden. I heard a minute ago Admiral Kirby make reference to that the Biden administration, I think he said, quote, we're still digesting what happened back in August. Joe Biden's surrender and disastrous retreat from Afghanistan. It is the worst military catastrophe for the United States in decades. And the consequences at the time, I
think I heard Putin say that he's going to go ahead and take 2 Russian, pro-Russian segments of Ukraine. That's what I heard, that they're moving in to take those right now.
Said, as a result of this incredible weakness, all of our enemies across the globe are looking to Washington. They are taking the measure of the man in the Oval Office. And as a result, as I said back in August,
Rox, why are you going to fucking sit here and argue with me over something so stupid like what you just said? Why are you going to sit there? I don't think Germany needed much prodding. Really? Because they weren't doing it until Kamala Harris went there, bro. They prodded. Trust me. They fucking prodded. Germany sat on their ass and not done anything for the last month. So what the fuck are you talking about? I don't think Germany needed much prodding. Bullshit. They fucking threatened the fuck out of them with sanctions. I guarantee it. Fucking second guess me, motherfucker. Who the fuck are you?
Chances of Russia.
You're just going to say something to say something? It doesn't even make sense what you said.
The chances of China invading Taiwan have just risen tenfold.
I mean, literally, the proof of it is They didn't do anything until fucking Kamala Harris went there, right? That's the proof. You might be right. Yeah, I might be.
Those two shoes dropping.
I need a fucking bong rip.
Because of Biden's weakness. But Bill, it's even worse than that. We
All right.
had in place bipartisan policies to prevent what is happening right now.
Here you go.
Specifically, in 2019,
Here it is.
I introduced legislation, targeted sanctions directed at the Nord Stream 2 pipeline.
He did, and we've watched it repeatedly, and we laughed because it was so funny what he was doing. But I also said, he's using his political power correctly, and I gave him credit for that. I'm like, I wish the squad would do what he does. Remember that? Remember that show? Now, what I didn't say was that they should shut the pipeline down. What I did say is they should fucking open the pipeline up and let Russia prosper. And maybe that's what this is all about. Maybe Vladimir Putin sensed that they were going to shut that pipeline down. So he decided to fucking put his troops on Ukraine to demand that they don't shut his fucking energy baby down. Hey, man, it's his country. And as far as I'm concerned, when you cut a fucking energy supply off from a country, that's an act of war. Hey, Billy.
Nord Stream 2 is the pipeline that Putin is building from Russia to Germany. The reason he's building the pipeline is that it skips Ukraine. It goes right around Ukraine. Why? Because the real insurance that Ukraine had against invasion is that Putin has to take his energy as natural gas in pipelines that go through Ukraine. Once he builds Nord Stream 2, he no longer has to worry about those pipelines. In 2019, I authored sanctions, bipartisan sanctions in Congress. They passed with overwhelming bipartisan majorities. President Trump signed my sanctions legislation into law, and Putin stopped building the pipeline the day President Trump signed those sanctions. That pipeline was dead for over a year until...
What's gonna happen when a fucking other boat comes around and drops an anchor on that pipeline and rips it up? Why do they keep running pipelines on the bottom of the ocean? These fucking idiots.
Joe Biden became president, and Putin began building that pipeline again on January 24th, 2021, 4 days after Biden.
Germany stood to make a fucking fortune off that pipeline, and they still will. Right, Mark? They don't want to shut that pipeline down. It's on their fucking turf, man. They're going to make a killing from Russia. They do not want to shut down the pipeline. That's why they were hesitant to do it. That's why they didn't shut it down until Kamala Harris went there and threatened them. I got this shit down. I'm not even a goddamn political analyst. I got this shit better than anybody.
Biden was sworn into office.
Gates, shorts, Army. So high right now, got a bong sweat. Right on, Gate. I don't know what your name is supposed to be. I can't figure out your name. I'm sorry. Those are I thought backwards threes were E's. Gay, gets, not S's. I don't know what you're fucking trying to say. Huh? Why does Ted Cruz look Israeli? I know. He looks very Semitic, doesn't he? He does. The lips, the nose, beady eyes. I'm joking about the beady eyes thing. That's a fucking caricature, right?
Why? Because he knew what was going to happen, which was that Joe Biden formally waived sanctions on Russia, on Putin, and gave the green light to build Nord Stream 2. That is why we have over 100,000 troops and Russian tanks on the border of Ukraine preparing to invade. That's why we're on the brink of war in Europe.
But now in 2022, this Congress can't even agree on sanctions. And it is true the president could go ahead with some sanctions as well on his own. But that to the side, the White House has been very aggressive in calling out Russian tactics. And they've done it very publicly by the day, I would argue. Would you concede that's worked so far?
No, it hasn't worked at all. If you look at what the Ukrainians...
Dude, that guy, Bill Hemmer, he looks like he's got this giant scratch across his fucking eye. I've never noticed that on him before. That was weird. Looks like a fucking criminal. Keep up war without more money. Gonna be hard to keep up war without more money. Steve, I don't know what you're referring to. What do you mean more money?
They've been very explicit. They've said two things. They've said, number one, if you want to stop a Russian invasion, they've asked the United States explicitly put sanctions on Nord Stream 2 right now today. Joe Biden could do that this morning. He refuses to do it. And they said, number two, provide lethal military aid. Give us the weapons to defend ourselves. And you know, last month, I forced a vote in the United States Senate on sanctions on Nord Stream 2. Every single Democrat in the Senate had voted for my sanctions legislation twice previously. But the difference was last time you had a president with an R behind his name. Now you got a president with a D behind his name. When we voted, I won a bipartisan majority, a big bipartisan majority, 55 to 44.
That's big.
But the Democrats filibustered the bill. They demanded 60
Listen to
votes,
this.
ironically, while at the same time they were calling the filibuster a Jim Crow racist relic from the past. That same day they were filibustering to protect.
That is the hypocrisy of fucking politics right there. They're using something while telling everybody how horrible it is. You know, send this to a shit lib, please. Send this to God, name fucking who's the fucking king of all shit libs? Send it to Joe Biden. Send it to fucking Hillary Clinton. You know, and anybody that supports them.
Protect Russia and Putin, and 44 Democrats gave in to political pressure from the Biden White House. They voted in favor of Russia, against sanctions, and explicitly the president of Poland, the prime minister of Poland,
I need a bong rip.
The president of Ukraine, the prime minister of Ukraine,
Deja vu.
the president of the Ukrainian parliament, all explicitly said, if you want to stop this invasion,
no law regarding
Nord Stream 2
pipeline.
Joe Biden came to Capitol Hill and personally lobbied Democratic senators to vote against Russian sanctions. That's why we're facing this invasion. I got to say, Bill,
Yes.
Joe Biden becoming president is the best thing that ever happened, tragically, for Vladimir Putin.
Well, if there was an invasion, maybe the sanctions talk comes back to Congress. I want to move to some other topics while I have the time here, and I will do this quickly. On the Durham probe now, this past week, the findings suggest that some sort of internet traffic was exploited to establish this inference and narrative that tied Donald Trump to Russia.
It's all bullshit.
There was a candidate, or his McCarthy, a prominent conservative legal mind, writes this.
One guy.
Quote, did Durham find something worse than Watergate? Not so far. To the question, is this like the Mueller probe all over again? It is all smoke and no fire.
Well, we have to see what the facts are, but I'll tell you the allegations, what Durham filed in a filing in federal court, is deeply concerning. What Durham alleged is a federal prosecutor, a special prosecutor.
And, you know, we'll stop it right there. One man alleges some bullshit, and the whole goddamn right wing loses their shit. Give me a second here, guys. Before I get blasted. I don't know why the volume is so low on that. I don't know what's going on there. Let me switch gears there on the videos. So fusion ain't gonna happen. Naomi Kuntz went on Fox News and got you know, Jackson Hinkle just misses a point, and it's not a big deal. But you know, she is a dumb cunt, and I'll make the point when he gets to it. You know, because I think you guys will enjoy this.
Here is Nato Nomiki Kuntz on Fox News this week. I'm sure you'll love this.
Nato Nomiki. So this is loud.
Editorial board writes it this way. If it can happen in San Francisco, of all places, Democrats should be worried.
Of all
They need to
places.
escape their
If it can happen in San Francisco, of all places.
fixations. Republicans have a great opportunity to press parental choice.
Oh, I have all the bass turned down too,
charters and vouchers.
so I could hear.
The woke may wake up to a far.
You guys want to hear how I am. This is the kind of person I am. The videos from 1989 of those kids giving their recollections of what happened the day after, the audio is horrible. There's a lot of noise. So I went on in my stereo and I turned the bass all the way down. And it's still like that right now. That's why I'm realizing there's like no volume. My bass is on 0. So that's why I'm missing, half my spectrum right now. Some person says he's the only one watching. Some guy named Curtis Height says he's the only one watching. Should we show him, or should we let him know, or should we keep him in the dark? Let's just keep him in the dark. Let's go back to Jackson.
Bigger shock in November. Power panel now. T.W. Shannon, former Black Voices for Trump.
It's another one, though, Billy.
Former Speaker of the Oklahoma House of Representatives. Nomiki Kuntz, host of the Nomiki Show,
Kuntz,
and former
see?
national
I was right.
for Bernie Sanders. It is
you like
great
that?
to have you both. Let's kick it off. TW. Woke is on its way out if they're not careful, Democrats. Why?
Yeah, there's no question, Harris. I mean, listen, I wish I could take full credit for this as a conservative in the Midwest part of the country. But the reality is the COVIDian tyrants did this to themselves. We've watched this country completely implode under the leadership of Joe Biden. And even before that, we saw the woke agenda of the left completely trying to separate Americans with things like CRT and trying to define us based upon our color of our skin, not the content of our character. They've done it to themselves with these totalitarian policies that only seek to divide Americans and to consolidate power within the Democrat Party. And they did it to themselves when grandma was dying. Nancy Pelosi was going to get her hair done. When Americans were watching getting pink slips and losing their jobs, you had people like Barack Obama and AOC throwing parties and living on a different standard. That do as I say, not as you see me do. That doesn't work anymore, and Americans are tired of it, and they're going to be rewarded in the midterms for doing what's right and standing up for freedom.
Okay, so just pause. Regardless of what you think about what he just said, let's be honest. That was a very, very well communicated argument. It was very succinct, very well spoken. Now let's go to Nomiki Kuntz.
Nomiki, I want to get to a couple of things with you, and you can roll in your rebuttal if you want. But let's pop up the Washington Examiner with this. The whole Democrats once had on cultural issues is breaking. Hence, why dozens of House Democrats are jumping ship now and retiring before the midterm elections, and why the party's House campaign arm warned its candidates this week that if they don't figure out how to combat the GOP's alarmingly potent culture war attacks, they will lose badly. And as of today, 30 House Democrats are either retiring or seeking a different office. Nomiki.
Well, it's a redistricting year, and so the same thing's happening on the Republican side. That's what happens every redistricting year. But, there was one line there that was very powerful.
Okay. So, Jackson, he's not going to say anything. And this is Jackson strawmanning his audience. Okay. She made a fucking great point. She just threw a fucking knockout punch to that fucking bitch on fucking Fox News. With the other guy over there, all giggling about it, all giddy and shit. No, Mickey, I will say this. That was a fucking quick goddamn response, and they didn't have a retort. They had nothing. She literally throws up a graphic at No Mickey and attacks her. Do you realize that? She puts up a fucking graphic. Before we start, here, let me attack you. Let me assault you with this fucking graphic. And no Mickey goes, boom, whap. She fucking brushes that shit aside and knocks them out cold. Boom. And Jackson just sits there like this and doesn't give No Mickey credit for it. And the problem here is I'm seeing the same thing I see with Jimmy Dore. Only going to talk about the things that are going to make No Mickey look bad. Now, let me tell you something. I fucking hate her. That's why I call her No Mickey Kuntz. Because that's how I fucking feel about her. Okay? I fucking hate her. At the same time, she makes a very good point. And let's go back in case you missed it. I want you to listen to the full-on assault that the Fox News host, whose name I don't know, just lobs it at No Mickey, and watch how quick No Mickey deals with it. Watch. And Jackson gives no credit. Come on, Jackson. Pick it up, buddy. Keep it real, buddy. That's all I'm saying.
Now let's go to Nomiki Cox.
Namiki, I want to get to a couple of things with you, and you can roll in your rebuttal if you want. But let's pop up the Washington.
Why? She was there for a rebuttal. Why are you gonna fucking? What did she say she's gonna do? Let me do this. What?
Cox.
Namiki, I want to get to a couple of things with you, and you can roll in your rebuttal.
I want to get to a couple things with you. She's in the middle of a fucking debate. What kind of a moderator does that? She's got to respond to what that guy just said. Oh, before you respond, let me try to break it up. Let me try to fucking take the wind out of your sails, right? So watch what Nomiki does. Watch her. This is actually, I'm learning from her. Watch.
If you want, but let's pop up the Washington Examiner with this. The whole Democrats once had on cultural issues is breaking.
Hey, Joel.
Hence, why dozens of House Democrats are jumping ship now and retiring before the midterm elections, and why the party's House campaign arm warned its candidates this week that if they don't figure out how to combat the GOP's alarmingly potent culture war attacks, they will lose badly. And as of today, 30 House Democrats are either retiring or seeking a different office. Nomiki.
Well, it's a redistricting year, and so the same thing's happening on the Republican side. That's what happens every redistricting year. But, there was one line that was very powerful. Combating the Republicans' rhetoric, right? Their attacks. This never let a good crisis go to waste. So
Jackson should have paused right there and given her credit for that. That was amazing. And I will totally give her credit for that. Even though I fucking hate her, I'll totally give her credit for that. This is a fellow podcaster. She's holding her own against an assault by a whole team of fucking people that hate what she's about, what she stands for. She was the campaign manager or something for Bernie Sanders. Just so you all know, a little context.
Donald Trump was handed the responsibility of really making America the leader in combating COVID. What did he do? He was rallying against the American government.
And now you're just like, fail. Oops. What? Why are you bringing up Donald Trump? What the fuck is this all about? Where did this come from? Why are we talking about Donald Trump all of a sudden? Jackson picks up on this.
And inspiring terrorist attacks on the Capitol.
That's not true.
So you want to talk about it? Oh, goodness gracious.
All right, I'm going to step in there because you are putting incendiary things into the conversation. And I know that TW wants that. So quick.
What the fuck? How did we get there? How did we get there? We're talking about COVID and the Democrats having miserable hopes for the 2022 midterms. And she's like, this is about Donald Trump. And he incited terrorist attacks on January 6th. She's got a few, maybe several links in her brain that are not fully connecting. They're like jumping right now. They're jumping. Holy shit. How do we get from talking about COVID and talking about these Democrats that are resigning or seeking a different office?
He's loud. He's good and loud.
To Trump incited a terrorist attack on our country.
That's great.
What the fuck?
His mic sounds great.
Just watch that one more time.
Combating the Republicans' rhetoric, right? Their attacks. This never let a good crisis go to waste. When Donald Trump was handed the responsibility of really making America the leader in combating COVID, what did he do? He was rallying against the American government and inspiring terrorist attacks.
He was rallying against the United States government and inspiring terrorist attacks.
Okay.
Why are you talking like that?
I know she's annoying, bro, but you don't attack her personally, man. Don't attack her voice. Don't do that.
Chill.
Listen to what she's saying.
Chill. Trump actually sent people stimulus and didn't lie about the amount. Also, Biden.
I mean, let me just say this. She's got to be reeling from the knockout punch that she just threw at Fox News. So she's got to be so elated that she's probably not totally on her game this second because she just knocked those motherfuckers out. So give her a little bit of leniency there too. She's probably still relishing that in her brain. You're like, oh, what a bunch of fucking idiots. They brought up a graphic against me. And I just said, yeah, the Republicans are doing the exact same thing. So next.
Yeah, well, Biden, yes, he did lie about the amount. He sent very little stimulus, and he lied about the amount. He also immediately upon entering office, he lowered the unemployment weekly benefits that people were receiving.
Hey, Joel, welcome back. Bong hits for Joel.
Terrorist attacks. Oh, that's gold. Watch this. She won't shut up either. She refuses to shut up. They're like, all right, chill. We're gonna go back to the other guy. Watch this. She won't shut up. Watch this.
He makes a good point.
On the council.
That's not true.
So you want to talk
That's
about
absolutely not
oh
true.
goodness
All
gracious.
right, I'm going
You
to
get
step in there because you are putting incendiary things into the conversation. And I know that TW wants to rebut that. So quickly, and we'll come right back to you. Hold on, TW.
Yeah. There's no way we're going to sit here and pretend like Donald Trump was promoting terrorism. That you should apologize to American
outside of
people for saying that. That's just
That's
not
all I
true.
hear.
The reality
I
is
know.
That's all I hear.
I know. It's
Democrats are
fair.
losing is
It's fair.
because
She
Joe
she
Biden
does a very
has told
annoying
us
voice.
over
She
and
does.
over that the number one problem in America is white supremacy, and it's not. That's not what's facing Americans. The people that are losing their jobs.
TW,
it's
I'm
not
going to
because
go
of
back to
white
Nomiki now. I just wanted you to.
How much are you getting paid to say that? She says. Well, that's a winning argument.
Is that what
So
Nomiki
respond
said?
on
How
that
much you
one
getting paid
point.
to say
Young
that?
lady, I live it. I don't have to get paid
Well,
for it.
don't call me young lady, sir.
Ooh.
I make
Ooh.
That's
Ooh,
nasty,
even the host
young
was like,
lady.
ooh.
She shouldn't have called her young lady. So good for her.
Bless your heart,
grown
man.
woman.
Fuck you. Don't
I'm a
call me
grown
young
woman,
lady.
and you can come up with all the code you want, but the FBI said that the number one problem in America right now is white supremacy.
Yes. Right. No, Mickey, you're right. There's nothing more leftist than just taking.
You know what Nomiki should have done? She just should have gone full fucking poker and been like, whoa, stop 1 second. Excuse me, sir. How old are you? And I wouldn't be surprised if Nomiki is older than that guy. So let's find out his name really quick. Okay, Google. Nomiki Kant's age.
Nomiki Konst is 38 years old.
Oh, shit. She's an old woman. You think that guy's 38 years old? Let's find out. Let's get his name.
Escape their union bondage and woke fixations. Republicans have a great opportunity to press parental choice on curriculum, charters, and vouchers. The woke may wake up to a far bigger shock in November. Power panel now. T.W. Shannon, former Black Voices for Trump.
Okay, Google. T.W. Shannon, age.
T.W. Shannon is 43 years old.
Oh, he's 5 years older than her. Young lady. I'm 5 years older than you, young lady. What a pompous ass. Yeah, he called her young lady. Dude, Jackson, yeah, Jackson should call all the bullshit out, not just what goes against Nomiki. You know, not just what makes her look bad. He should call out all of the bad shit. Dale says, is this an analyzation? Yes, that's, you know what? Dale, let's do that. Can we do that? It's analyzations in Nay's garden. I like it. I think we should go with that. Analyzation. All right, let's analyze this a little deeper, shall we? For Dale.
A terrorist attack on January 6th and a conversation about COVID. Do you understand how bad this makes us look?
Union busters. So if we want to talk about the real
Okay.
issues, you're making
Jackson makes a good point, but if he was scoring this fairly, his point wouldn't be as as potent. Because what he's saying is she's not a good representation on Fox News of the left, right? And he says, and if that's what's there to represent the left on Fox News, then we're being misrepresented by her. She's not doing a good job. I say this. Number one, I don't want her representing me either, but you should give her credit where credit is due. And she did make some good lands there with a few things, and you're ignoring it. He called her young lady, and you had nothing to say about that, except laugh at it. It's very disrespectful, and it's inappropriate. I don't know who that motherfucker thinks he is saying that to her. Number three, don't forget, bro, Jimmy Dore goes on. Who do you think gets more views? Her? No way, bro. No one's even going to see this. Fucking Tucker Carlson has Jimmy Dore on all the time. And it's like you forgot that. Don't you forget that he's on there representing you. You go on the Jimmy Dore show, bro. So you're being represented very well on Fox News, and it's not a good argument. You don't make a good argument. So listen to him try to make the argument now that you understand.
All these code words to distract away from the fact
I need some
that
more
people
Covfefe.
About the real issues.
and Republicans
Let's talk about the real
doing
issues.
nothing to
So,
save them.
so I want to jump back in here because the
Covfefe.
far left agenda in your party, and of course you were a surrogate for Bernie Sanders. So you saw that your party picked more mainstream, so they thought. That's not exactly what they're getting right now, but that's what they thought. So let's just go back to the idea that now your brand, so to speak, is getting voted out potentially. People are saying that we're done with this. We want you to focus on inflation and those bigger issues. What do you say about that?
I can already tell you she's not going to say anything good. She's going to flail and freak out.
You look around the country to where the people who are not running for office again or switching districts, they're pretty much in more conservative districts. So those are the centrists of the party. Todd Kaminsky, a senator in New York, just said he was stepping down. Kathleen Rice said she was stepping down. Those are the conservative Democrats who realize that working people they don't want business Democrats. They want Democrats who protect unions, organized labor, and all those attacks against the school boards right now. That's an attack against labor.
Harris, you've got to let me respond.
Let me hold on 1 second. Let me just put one more thing in here. In California, we're looking at erosion of support for Feinstein and Pelosi. Pelosi is not exactly in the middle mainstream right now. She's being pulled a bit to the left in the House by AOC and some of the other so-called squad members. So I hear what you're saying, but that is a cobalt blue state and one in which progressive politics are very, very hot. I want to get to this. Turns out people in the Golden State, again, which is actually very blue.
Like it just makes my stomach churn. Listening to Nomiki Konst go out and try to be like a representative of the left on this show, right? Accepting this framing rather, that the squad is pulling Nancy Pelosi to the left.
This is
it. That's not happening. Nancy Pelosi is pulling the squad to the deep state. That's what's really happening. Nancy Pelosi is pulling whatever ounce of genuine support these people had for the average American away from that into the deep state, into the business elite, the American political elite. Why would you accept that framing?
Are souring on President Biden. A new poll shows that for the first time in that state, more voters disapprove of his job performance than approve of it. A huge change he had as approval rating of nearly 60% just last summer, and won that state, both of them. That team right there on the screen won the state by 30 points. Brutal numbers for the Vice President, Kamala Harris, from her home state voters. Only 38% approved. What's happening out there? TW, I'm coming to you.
That's California.
We've got two real issues, I think, that are facing American people here. It's number one, COVID. The young lady on the panel mentioned the COVID numbers. More people have died from COVID under President. He keeps calling her young lady. Why is that shit so funny?
It's not funny, dude. It's disrespectful.
Under this president than died under Donald Trump. Biden has overseen the pandemic. He was handed not only a vaccine.
It's fucking.
He was handed our documents.
It's
that's not true. That's not true. People all over.
It's fucking socially inept for him to call someone young lady, someone who is 5 years younger than him. young lady. Are you fucking kidding me?
The world are dying because
It's-
Joe Biden has failed.
It's just
Bro,
it's just completely the word that you like to use, feckless, out of touch, and moronic. And young lady, please. Who is he? A fucking school teacher? He's talking to her like of his.
bro, why do they invite her on? She's like, she can't even have like a normal conversation with someone. This is not what I want representing the left.
Failed to lead on
They don't
issues.
have
And the second is the economy. They have been unable
TW
to generate
and
I wonder if Jackson was drinking that night. That might explain why he's kind of missing some of the points.
She won't shut up. He's talking and she won't shut up.
Miki, thank you. You may sit by, but I've got to get to the UN right now. Secretary of State Blinken is a journalist.
Like she wouldn't shut up. Do you know how disrespectful that is?
I got to get my
Someone
coffee.
else is answering a question and she like refuses to shut up. Just shut the fuck up and let him answer, and then you can talk.
He's right.
It's insane.
He's right. He's right. You gotta let the other person talk. You don't have to take over now. But she was in a hostile environment, and he's not giving her credit for that. She was in the goddamn lion's den, by herself. It was 2-on-1. That moderator is a full bore supporter of Donald Trump and everything that Donald Trump stands for. Full bore. I guarantee you she wanted the Central Park 5 put to death. I guarantee you that woman wanted the Central Park 5, put to death. You ask her, I bet she'd be like, oh, yeah. And because his brain will still be developing for another 2 years. He's a good kid. He's smart as fuck. I'm hoping he sees one of these, he sees me calling him on his bullshit, and it'll make him a better person, whether he agrees with me or not. He'll think about it, in the future. Think about some of these things. My only advice to Jackson is just keep it real all the time. And don't ever fucking play a side, man. You're playing sides now. Stop doing it. You're so much better when you're not playing a side. God, what am I doing here? This bowl needs to be packed. Shit. Plan number 2 it is. I cleaned my entire desk area, the television, the monitors, guitar amplifier, computer. I just, wiped everything down, made it really nice. I reorganized wires and cables, dusted everything, man. This whole area is so nice. Everything's all back and organized. I took everything off the table, moved the table back, cleaned everything. And I had put everything on this table behind me on the coffee table, I had it all clear and wiped it all down. And now it's all back and it's all nice. It's a special nice. Bro, you keep it real and not afraid to call anyone out. This is what I want to see more from Jackson Hinkle. He's got the most potential just about of any podcaster that I watch right now. It's hard to find someone who's going to keep it fucking real like that. I guess I just got to keep doing the show. I guess it's got to be my job. I'd love to get someone on here that does the same fucking thing. We are looking good. Joe, give me some good news, buddy. What's up? What do you know, Joe? Joe H here is here, everybody. I got your Bollingers right here, son. We're at 37,911. I've got it up. I don't want to bring it up right now because I don't want to chase the folks away yet. But I don't mind bringing up just the Bitcoin price. We could do that. You guys see that? I'll make it nice and small over here. Tiny, like that. And we'll just put that like right over here. Even better. We'll put that like right over here. Look at that. All right. Talk to me, Joe. What do we got? Let's do a bong hit and talk to Joe H, everybody. And remember, my Beazle. My Beazle. Joel says the path that our government is going. Yeah, bro. The path that our government's going, it's not good. It snowed out here yesterday, so there's snow outside on everything. I'm looking at the video cameras. It's beautiful, man. Pretty snow. Altcoins are someone was on Twitter this morning saying altcoins are dead. I was like, I don't think so, man. They're doing exactly what fucking Bitcoin's are. I mean, come on, look at the charts. They're doing the exact same thing Bitcoin is doing. I feel really confident about alts. I feel really confident about Bitcoin. People that bought this bottom, dude, kudos to you. All I could do is sit and watch it. I saw it, and I was like, I can't spend any more money on this. I can't do it. I feel like a goddamn drug addict, bro, smoking crack that can't stop, if I'm doing that. I got to leave some money in the fucking bank, bro. I mean, good to be true. These low prices are so low. Oh my God. Zill's at 4 cents. Zaliqua's at 4 cents right now. I didn't know that. Holy shit. I think I stopped watching that one. That's why I keep coming back to you. Keep it 100%. Yeah, I guess I just got to keep doing the show here, even though I just lost 6 people. Like, boom. Did I lose 6 people because I did that? I wonder. Huh. That was kind of weird. Taking lines of Supermale Vitality pills. Eagles at 150. And you're saying Eagles getting 22x? God. I hold a little bit down here. So I'll benefit from that if it does. The whole market is showing a slow climb upward, a 45-degree angle for the last 12 hours. 45 degrees, just going up. Joe H says we're looking good. Could this be the breakout upwards, bro? Or are we looking good for your shorts? Hey, what are we looking good for, Joe? Joseph, what are we looking good for? I'm ready. I'm looking for good for this bong rip. It's going to be a big one. I think I need more flame, bro. It's taken me just a little too much labor to light these. Huh. Can't get this. Oh, wait. Okay, let's try this one. That one doesn't even have a thing exposed. Maybe I should grab another lighter. Maybe I should just grab another lighter, man, and put those two like for reserves or something. Oh, let me see here. What do we have here? Oh, indeed. Let's see. We'll go with the purple. The purple lighter. We're going to go with the purple lighter. It's the all-new purple lighter. That's right. We've got the all-new purple lighter here. Taking Lines, Eagle. It's supposed to be 70 days, so I wore a t-shirt. Now my nipples are not happy. You got me. Joe H., what do you mean? You need a Bic, son. No, I don't. I got 1,000 of these. I'm fine. I got like 200 or 300 of them. Oh, dude, I was just going to refresh the chat, and I didn't, and it went from 12 to 17. Love you guys. Let's do a bong rip. Cheers. My Beazle. You know, my Beazle will only snort half a line of Super Male Vitality in the morning because it is so ultra potent. He will wait at least 4 entire seconds before he will go back, and my Beazle will snort that second line of ultra potent Super Male Vitality because it is so ultra potent. Let me tell you, our water filtration systems are going to be the finest water filtration you've ever found anywhere on the planet. You're also going to want to look into our complete outdoors system with the tent. It's got the bed. You're going to have your water filtration system. You're going to have some Super Male Vitality to keep you rock solid all night and into the day. And just remember to snort another half line of ultra potent Super Male Vitality. Cheers. Oh, that's great. I'll put those lighters away. We'll be using that purple later now. It's all about the purple. The purple. The purple. Purple. Alan, what's up? Enoch, bong rips. Yes, with the bees. Palm Springs, I had to wear a sweatshirt, 80 degrees. Megsy, Kev, Crypto, whoa. What's up, Kev, Crypto, whoa? You, let me just check my, my notes here. Freaking Oracle made like, I think he said somewhere between $5,000 and $8,000 on a goddamn on his Koa combat. He said he put like 1,500 ETH in and got like sick out. Bethal. Someone mentioned the People's Party, and it was Radical Leftist Agenda. One of my favorite up-and-comer podcasters. You guys make sure you check her out, Radical Leftist Agenda, on YouTube or on Twitch. Or I don't know. She's on both, I think. But check her out and subscribe to her channels and tell her that I sent you. And say, yo, when are you and Nay going to do a show together? She doesn't want to do a show with me. She's avoiding it. She doesn't want to do it. She's scared. I don't blame her. I'd be scared too. That guy's reputation, I wouldn't want to be seen anywhere. Anywhere. I wouldn't want to be caught dead with that dude. Psst. 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 Guy's like a virus. 3-in-1 lighters now. Plasma, flame, torch, all the same nozzle. Really? That's cool. taking a dab of some sunshine glue. I'm smoking Gorilla Glue 4 right now. Plant number 2. I got the glue. You got the glue. I got the glue. We're on the glue. Look at us. We're gluing it up. We're gluing it together. Hey, we got the helmet on. There's the post. We're holding ourselves on and we're dangling our feet. That's how strong the glue is. Let's smoke some of it. Hey, look, shut up. You're very nice, you. Look at this. I'm going to show you the market just for a second. Look, there it is. So you guys can see it, just so you know where it's at. That's where it's at. That's what the market's doing. Okay. It's got that gradual upward movement. It's been going for 12 hours. Now it's 14 hours. It's been doing that. And everything is in the red except for Luna. Okay, there you go. That's your market update on your 24-hour charts. The market is looking healthy today. Let's smoke to a healthy market. No law regarding financial freedom, baby. Cheers. Huge gains. I'm a holder. I hold 40 or 50 different cryptos. Mostly Bitcoin, but then like Polygon, Harmony One. Those are the ones I'm doing the best on. Everything else was upside down for a while. My Beezle, the crypto dog. My Beezle, the crypto dog. Why you beezling, little Beezle? Why you beezling? Why you beezling? Why are you the cutest thing on the whole? He's like flirting with me. Look, he's like, I know I'm cute. You're so cute. Oh, you're so cute. Such a cutie. Hey, Bad Blue Draws. Hey, I like a Gorilla Glue with some Covfefe because it's got a little bite. It's got a little bite. The glue's got a bite to it. A little bit of a bite. It's not the smoothest strain that I have on my desk. So I've got Girl Scout cookie that is so smooth it puts this to shame. It's so fucking smooth. But then I've got some cherry pie up here. Not as smooth. But I've got some year-old orange ooze that is really smooth. It's oxidized, but it's good. It still tastes like oranges, and it'll fuck you up. In fact, good smoke rings. I think I'm going to smoke some orange bud. Orange bud. Let's grab some. I got this jar here, man. It's right here. This is the orange bud. You smell the oxidation when you open it. It used to be more like an orange funky smell. Now it's more like a fresh smell. It's not bad, but it doesn't smell like most. They're beautiful. They're tricky. And you rip it open. Oh, and it fucking does smell like orange funk when you rip it open still. So that's the beauty of these, right? They're little time capsules. These were kept in a freezer. But, you know, I have it sitting on my compressor right now, and I just realized this is warm. So I don't want it warm. Look at that. Look at the shake just sticking together. Year old. This is year old. Look at that. Year old. Still sticky. But yeah, cannot store the cannabis on the compressor. I didn't realize it was going to get that warm. Good thing it's only been there for an hour. Nay, I'm considering leaving Canada. I wonder if coming on your side of the fence would be better. What's my opinion in Canada? I think as soon as you cross in the United States, you'll be murdered by an American police officer, bro. Welcome to America. I'm going to rip this open and smell it. Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. I don't know how much time this has left in it, but this smells so freaking good right here. Nobody smokes golden raisins anymore, pal. It's unreal. Nobody's even doing it. Nobody's even doing it. Nobody's even doing it anymore, man. What are you doing? What are you doing there? What are you doing there, pal? Palsy. Wow, that bud, the orange bud still sticks together. I had a couple pieces and I just kind of laid it down and they stuck together when I was laying them down. Stuck on my fingers too. Wow, from tearing it apart. I'm excited. No law regarding. You guys ready? Orange ooze. Orange bud in the bowl. Cheers, guys. No, did the clocks change? I didn't notice, Billy. Oh, God, this tastes so good. And it's so smooth, like I said. Oh, my goodness. Look at me. I'm instantly high off of it. That out. Orange ooze. Orange bud. Luna is 4% up, guys. Everything else is in the red. Under the sun, under the sun. So this way you can see everything that's going on here. And that 24-hour chart, look at fucking Merit Circle is shooting past everything else. On the far left in the 3 yellow bars, guys, look at fucking Merit Circle. It's at $2.38. That is so great, man. What freaking Arkle did. I wish he was here right now. Freaking Arkle, are you here? Man, I'm so glad I cleaned all this up. It is just so nice. Now I was thinking I want to get a new monitor. One more monitor. This one monitor that I've got right here, it's the extra monitor. It's the 4th monitor. I use it for, right now I've got a Twitter page up on it. I show you guys YouTube, but it's not a good monitor, and it goes black all the time. I was going to get another one of these Asus monitors. They're really nice. I think they're 22s. They're all the same, though. And I think that'll help the system run better, too. This monitor is just old, and it's small. It's like it's probably like a 17 or an 18-inch monitor. I don't even know how big it is. It's tiny. compared to these other ones. These other ones are, 4 or 5 inches bigger diagonally. Lonesome Lenny, what's up, buddy? How's it going? So we've been talking about this market rise over the last 14 hours, Lenny. And if you look on the far left, one of the ones that I follow, Merit Circle, has made a much steeper climb back to zero. Even though it's still mirroring what all the other ones are doing, it climbs steeper than all the other ones. It's interesting to watch that. There's a whole bunch of volume coming up on Merit Circle. You see this right down here at the bottom, that green stripe at the very bottom of the page. That's your volume, and it's right now the only one on the screen that is showing a volume spike is Merit Circle. I'm got a nice little chunk of Merit Circle. I was told it's gonna just explode. It's at $2.36 right now, and the high is $2.43. That's fucking 7 cents. That is like, for Merit Circle, that is real far for it to travel. 7 cents. So we'll see if it can get to its high. There's no telling, man. I don't know what. See, Joe Hinckley came in here, and he didn't tell us what was going on. He just kind of, I think he left me hanging there. He said, we're looking good. And then I was like, what's going on? And he's like, Yahoo, or so. I don't know what the fuck he said. I was waiting for some sort of goddamn insight. And the market has taken a turn. And Merit Circle has taken a huge drop. Look at that. All of a sudden, right now, boom, big drop. And it's curved that whole 45 angle. Yellow markers across the board. This is fucking crazy. My goodness. These are great. These are great selections to be monitoring on the crypto. I've got from left to right, it's Merit Circle, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Matic, Polygon, and the Sandbox. And you get a glimpse of basically the entire market through just these six or so cryptos. And then on the far left, I'm monitoring a whole bunch more that I've got and that I don't have. And that gives you some additional insight as to the movement of the market overall. Right now, let's see what happened with Luna, because everything dropped. Luna is gone down 1%, but it's still in the green at 3%. Everything else is in the red. And at the very bottom, it's Flocky and Harmony 1 is 14 cents. Just about. XRP is 70 cents. Down 10%. Shiba Inu is at 24, up from 23. VRA is at a low 2 cents. AVAX 72. Cardano 87 cent Cardano. Oh my God. Oh, if I could just get 97 cent Cardano. Holy moly. Picking up an old Gretsch Archtop acoustic today. There's an investment. There's an investment. A guitar. That'll gain value. That's a good storage of your cash. Good storage of your some of your net worth. Dude, my roof looks so fucking clean. I took pictures of it, guys. Of that, the Starlink antenna system. Check this out. My Beezel. Dude, I got the funniest video of Rogie. Oh my god. You guys, I need to get my I got the other Bluetooth speaker here, and I got the new Bluetooth speaker. It's not as loud as the other one, but this one lasts like twice as long. This one goes like 12 hours. Here. This is the new Bluetooth speaker I got. It's from a company called Anker, Anker. This is the Soundcore. It says totally waterproof. You could kill somebody with this fucking thing. So be careful with it. Use it responsibly. Okay, you just push on the little power button. And there it goes. It connected to my phone automatically because I've connected it before. Fucking focus. Dude. He's so fucking funny. All right. This is my clean ass roof, yo. Check this shit out. That tree right there off the chimney is dead. So is the one next to it. Those are dead fuckers right there. Those both threaten my fucking and there's a third and a fourth one right there. They're all dead. Fucking pine beetles. Nothing you can do about it. Fucking dead. That's my goddamn. Look at my pole, man. That's my pole, man. What do you think of my pole? I'm showing you all my pole. That's a motorized satellite dish up there. It turns and spins and fucking moves around and does shit. And I put that pole on there. And let me tell you something, man. I went up there with my fasteners and my connectors and my strengtheners and my wires. And you know what I realized? Bro, that thing wouldn't have lasted through a fucking storm. It was already leaning over a little bit. That I wasn't expecting that to happen at all. And I realized, man, this thing needs to be connected really good. And I did, man. That thing, it's on there so good. I've made those straps and I screwed them in really good. And then I wired it to, and I did just like I said, man, I wired wire around it and I fucking tied the wire around screws. And that thing is on there good, man. I feel really good. Like even like 110 mile an hour gusts. I don't think anything's bad is going to happen. I mean, the worst thing that I could see happening is maybe that the satellite dish gets ripped off of the pole and dangles off the cable because it's just taped on there, but it's fucking monster gorilla taped on there. So that tape is really good. I don't know. It's a small, the thing is, this long, probably, you know, it's like that long and this wide. So, it's not like super wind. They probably could have made it more aerodynamic now that I think about it. I don't know if that was possible, if the back needs to be open, or if they could have put more of a aerodynamic thing on the back. Because, bro, I got that thing up on a fucking pole. It is so hard. It is so hard to do. And check this out. There's room for me to raise it 5 or 6 more feet. It's possible to do, no problem. And it'd be easy to do. It'd be so easy to do. I would need Mark, though, to do it. I wouldn't want to do it by myself. With 2 people, one person just holding it, the other person just unscrewing all the stuff that's holding it in, and then lower the whole thing down, and then you just unbolt where the top part is. There's a bolt that goes through. It's like a screw and a nut. You just unscrew that, slide that fucker up, and slide up like 5 feet, man. Put that bitch back in up there, and then with him right there, with both of us, fucking put that bitch back up, hold it there, and put all the straps and screws back in and shit. That shit would be 5 inches higher. But so far, let me ask you guys, scale of 1 to 10, how's the connection been tonight? Let's check the Oh, you want to see another picture? Oh, certainly. There you go. A better picture, possibly? Okay, certainly. Here, check out my professional install. Let's see if it focuses here. Now, focus. There it goes. Look at that professional install. Now, guess what? See that cable, the way the cable's dangling down? I wired the cable onto the pole now, so it's all nice and tight. I did that. If I go out there now and take a picture, it's all nice. That shit's nice and tidy. Nice and tidy. God, look at this. Look at this. Beautiful area. And look what I found, man. Fucking I was out driving around and I saw this little throw pillow on the side of the road. And it's been there for a long time. And I'm like, I'm going to get that fucking throw pillow. I'm going to fucking pressure wash it and I'll use it outside on the deck, And, dude, I pull over and I find out some people just dump some garbage, bro, all over. Bro, this is the most pristine, gorgeous area. It's just all perfect. And right there, someone just dumped all their fucking garbage, man. And that dump, it's on the side of the fucking highway. So I'm going to call the fucking city and they're going to come clean it up. The county, I should say. They got to clean that up because that's on their property. It's in right of way. It goes all the way down. There's a ravine. Dude, there's like, I saw a suitcase. I saw like a little cooker or something. I don't know what the fuck that thing was. I can't remember what else I saw. I've seen so many fucking dumps, I just don't even see the objects anymore. It's just a dump. Fuck. What? Psst, nobody's even doing that anymore, pal. What are you even doing? What are you even doing? Nobody's even doing that anymore, pal. My doggy says nobody's even doing it anymore. My bees. That's what it does. It does it. There's a guitar on the wall. Hey, y'all. There's a guitar on the wall. You know, this one doesn't really get played that much. There's a certain finesse this guitar requires. And there's also a challenge in certain areas of it where it requires a little bit more aggressiveness on the strings to make it sound a certain way. But I've got this thing right here that plugs in right there. And then over here, I've got this cable. This one right here. Pafa. And then it says Pafa. And then it says Pafa. And then I played Hangar 18 by Megadeth, note for note, perfectly. No, that didn't happen. I should practice that song more, though, because I really like it. Hey, Enoch, I got that, bro. I got you, bruh. I'll send you one of these guitar picks. I don't even know if this is usable. There's no telling how loud I had this monster set at. Something is wrong here. I'm plugged into the wrong thing, perhaps. It's possible. Well, that doesn't sound that bad, actually. Every day there's a new thing coming inside a little blues. Don't know when it's gonna lie down. You can't even hear the music at night. know it's a part of the Lone Star State. People don't seem to care. They'll just keep on looking to the east. I've always wanted to learn that. So he's right in a position right there. Yeah, cool. That wasn't that hard. That wasn't that hard to figure out. Look at the dog. Look at the dog looking at me. Oh my God. Random glitches. This guitar sounds pretty goddamn good right now. What kind of pickups are these? It just says Vantage. This thing just says Vantage on it. It is just an off-brand guitar. It just sounds amazing. It's a lefty. I remember when I grabbed this guitar and I played it in the shop, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I just was like, "This guitar plays so goddamn good." I should have got a locking tremolo system on it. I guess I just like the way it played like this. That sounded badass. Remember when I was young and my dad would play with a beer bottle? That sounded badass. Beer bottle. Fucking wrists are dead right now. There's something right there. That's almost like a goddamn arpeggio. That's awesome. I'll play some rock and roll. I shall play some rock and roll. I bought my first real 6-string over at the 5 and 9. Played it till my fingers bled. Was the summer of '69. Me and some guys from school had a band and we tried real hard. Jimmy quit, Joey got married. I should have known we'd never get far, yeah. Oh, when I look back now, the summer seemed to last forever. Oh, and if I had the choice, yeah, I'd really wanna be there. Those were the best days of my life. Oh, now it's coming. Everything is coming and gone. What's he fucking say there? No. Yeah, he says, oh, now the times are changing. Look at everything that's come and gone. No, that's the third verse. I can't remember the second verse where he's fucking at the goddamn drive-in. Okay, let's try to figure out why I can't figure out the drive-in verse. All right. He says, ain't no use in complaining. when you got a job to do. I sweat out at the drive-in. I look around there, you, yeah, standing on your mama's porch. You told me you would wait forever. Oh, and then I held your hand. Then you held my hand. I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Back in the summer of '69. Oh, oh yeah, we were the young and restless. We needed to unwind. I think nothing can last forever, forever, no. Oh, now the times they are changing. Look at everything that's come and gone. Every time that I grab that old 6 string, I think about you thinking what went wrong, yeah. Standing on your mama's porch, you told me you would wait forever. Oh, and then you held my hand, and I knew that it was now or never. Those were the best days of my life. Back in the summer of '69. Oh, in the summer of '69. Oh, back in the summer of '69. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. I must be making this shit look way too easy. You guys won't even give me goddamn. Stephanie gave me this and nobody else. Come on, man. How many people are here? Who am I playing for, man? Who's here? Is there anybody in the chat? I don't know what the fuck that was. I want to play some fucking 80s shit. I get on speed. I talk to 103. I kickstart my heart. Just at the phone outside. I ain't just grateful of the time I had. My heart kickstart my heart. Ooh, are you ready to go? Oh, are you ready to go? Yeah. Kickstart my heart, baby, feel like oh, yeah, baby. Whoa, yeah. Kickstart my heart, baby, feel like oh, yeah, baby. I'm your face, the more lady from my body from outer space. I kickstart my heart. Kickstart my heart. Boom, are you ready to go? Boom, are you ready to go? Yeah, kickstart my heart, baby, feel alright. Boom, yeah, baby, yeah. Love that little one. Baby! When we started this band, all we needed was a laugh. Years gone by, say we kick some ass. So pretty outside, man. All the windows, snow everywhere. It's nice, man. Sounds nice. I gotta run to keep from hiding, and I'm bound to keep on riding. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let him catch me, no. I'm not gonna let him catch the midnight rider. Yeah. Light on the clothes I wear, and that road goes on forever. I got one more silver dollar, but I'm not gonna let him catch me, no. I'm not gonna let him catch the midnight rider. Yeah. Yes, I wanna say all of the names that change. Still every day it seems we're wasting away. I know the place where the faces are so cold. You could drive all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse that ride, and I want it, dead or alive. I want to learn that part. I learned it one. How high is it? It can't be that high. Is it? It's gotta be. That's gotta be it. I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy. Is that right? Train, take me on out of this town. Train, take me on out of this town. I take that midnight train to Memphis. You know I ain't slowing down. Good night, pretty mama. You know I'm alright. Hey, pretty mama. You know down the south. You take that midnight train right out. You know they ain't slowing down. I want to learn that song. I guess I should listen to it, huh? I'm making up my own version of it. Train. Some idiot put a post on Twitter yesterday. It said, what is your favorite Train rock and roll song based on trains? And of the options, Train was not one of them. I said, how dare you, good sir? How dare you? I'm so offended I won't even respond to the tweet or the premise of which it was. And I didn't respond to it. I didn't play his silly little poll because he didn't say the greatest train-based song of all time is Train. Of course it is. What a great fucking song. I thought you wasn't live this whole time? Enoch? What? Just stops the live out of nowhere. Psh, unreal. Psh, unreal, pal. What are the lyrics to Train? I don't even know who did that song. Fuck, who is that? Who is that? Train. Who is that? Take me on out of this town. Train. Take me on out of this town. What the fuck is that? Train lyrics. Blackfoot. Fucking Blackfoot. I bet they're out of Florida too. God damn it. I didn't know that. Woman I'm in love with. Lord, she's Memphis bound. Well, I'm leaving. I'm just a riding hobo. I'm leaving here. I'm just a riding hobo. Well, now, woman I'm in love with, Lord, she's gotta go. Goodbye, pretty mama. Pretty mama. I gotta listen to the song. Yay, Trump 2024. I don't vote. Best of luck with that, pal. I love the way a fucking electric guitar sounds. I love that grinding. Sounds like a chainsaw. And the music makes her feel so high when she smiles for the camera and all she's got. Don't bring her down. She's a lot like you. She'll be rich about far if her dreams come true. Oh, don't you bring her down. She's a lot like you. She'll be rich about far if her dreams come true. Little Susie's on the up. Yeah, she is. Oh, yeah, yeah. This thing's got really high notes on it. That's one other thing I really love about this guitar. You can play just about any fucking note. Hello? Oh yeah, I'm just rocking so hard the house can't take it. I guess maybe I'm sucking too much power. I'm playing my electric guitar. It's taking too much power away from the. It's crazy. Everything's fine though. Huh. Okay, cool. Thank you so much. Okay. Huh. I got people monitoring my every move. It's the Mossad. Don't you fucking worry about it. Checking in on me. Seeing how my progress is going. I don't know. That guitar sounds kind of like buried. Didn't really change much. if I want to get more of a too noisy, too many notes. Too many notes. It doesn't really change anything. God damn it. Welcome to our fortress talk. It's time to show you around. Impossible to break these walls. You see the steel is much too strong. Computer banks just like the stars. It's the world possibly has too much activity, not too long. He hits like a note like that or something. It's kind of like right there. So groovy. It's so groovy. It's so groovable and groovy. It's so groovy and groovable. Every time that I get home, my body wanna leave me be. It seems all the friends I got just gotta come interrogate me. Well, I appreciate your feelings and I don't want to pass you by. But don't ask me about your business, I won't ask you about mine. It's kind of fun to play like bar chords. I wonder what happens if you play the Eagles songs on YouTube. Used to get in so much trouble. They would shut your fucking shit down. As soon as you start playing fucking Eagles, fucking Facebook probably do it too. If I started playing Hotel California, god damn, dude, they're like fucking bitches about that song. Nobody's allowed to play Hotel California. Is that the Please May I Help You riff? No Stairway. The guy's like, no Stairway, bro. It's like, was that Stairway? No Stairway, bro. They're like, no Stairway, bro. I love that scene. He points the sign. No Stairway. That's probably the greatest scene of every movie ever. That is so Kevin Smith, but it was pre-Kevin Smith, you know? That doesn't surprise me, Billy. That was that can. I don't want to leave that plugged in because I'm always afraid I'm gonna bop it. I'm afraid I'm gonna bop it, man. I don't. Okay, so Enoch, there you go, buddy. I'll go out to you, buddy. Magic box is grabbing them now. Magic boxes. Here they go somehow. Magic boxes. Magic boxes. All right, so Enoch's Buffalo. A little guitar pick stuff down in there. You'll have to look for it, sir. You'll have to search for it, good sir. Okay. Enoch. It's yours. Nobody's even doing Enoch anymore, though. Nobody's even got it like that anymore. What are you even doing? Trolls went away after you started reporting them, didn't they? It was funny. That was fucking great. Hey, you like the riff that I was playing on my guitar? Where is this? Where is that? I am very confused right now. I don't know where my mousy mouse is. Train, train. Take me on out of this town. Train, train. Lord, take me on out of this town. Well, that woman I'm in love with, Lord, she's Memphis bound. I'm leaving here. I'm just a raggedy hobo. He's just a raggedy hobo. He's a raggedy hobo. It's cute. Very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Focus on the insane addiction Republicans have for liars, cowards, traitors, but not on the left. Nothing on the left, only on the right. That's where you fail, bro. That's where you fail, bro. You gotta see the failure on the left, bro, and the right, and you have to call them out on their bullshit. Start there. Start with politics, man. You know, you start with fucking politics, then you move on to everything else. And you find out you've been lying to your kids about fucking Santa Claus. That they train you to be a liar. They train you to train your kids to be liars, to accept lies. It's built into religion. It's built into politics. Oh, you're going to vote for this person and you're not going to get what you want, but I'm going to sit here and lie to you. And we're going to pretend that you're going to get what you want so you can have the conscience, you know, get over that to fucking come vote for me. Fuck that, man. When are you going to realize? So the market's totally stopped that spike upwards and turned around. Now it's going downwards. It's crazy. So there could be another buy-in here. There could be another buy-in opportunity for folks. The indoctrination runs deep. Yeah. Tell me about it. Beazle, you ready to go outside yet? Good morning, little Beazle. Good morning. It's snowing outside. Well, it snowed last night. So he doesn't really like the snow that much, you know. Unless he's in it. He doesn't like to go out in it. If he's already in it, it's cool. He'll play in it, you know. But I don't know if he's going to want to go outside this morning because it's snowed outside. There's going to be snow on the ground. But you're going to go, aren't you, buddy? You're going to go outside. You're a big boy now. You're a big old boy now. You're not scared of a little snow on the ground. You're not scared of a little snow on the ground. You're a bees. Beef bile because I didn't know you could buy it. Who fucking knew? Who fucking knew you could buy it? You could buy anything if you got the money. Billy, what is beef bile used for? Is there an actual use for it? Is it a flavoring or a seasoning? Is that how you make your bouillon cubes? Hey, is that how you make your bouillon? Is that how you make your bouillon cubes? Beef bile. I'm saying the words. Oh, bro. Oh, God. We might get snow this Thursday, son. Bipolar Texas weather. Snow. Yeah, I got pretty snow on the ground right now. Pretty snow on the ground right now. I got to eat breakfast, man. I got 9 viewers. The indoctrination runs deep. Enoch says, ha, 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 ha. 4 times. 4 times with the ha, 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 as he says. He says 4 times with the ha, ha, and then he moves on. That's what he does. It's Enoch. He does the ha, ha 4 times. Ha, 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 ha. Ha, 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 ha. That's what he does 4 times. Oh, man. Oh, man. I need to eat food bad. So I'm going to do that stuff. I don't fucking know. It says people put it in food and drugs to promote digestion. I don't fucking know him. Oh, you say I don't fucking know not him. Japanese people put it in food and drugs to promote digestion. Fuck that. Eat a fucking prune. Hey, that's a no-go on the beef bile. That's a no-go on the beef bile. We already got the bile down there. We don't need any more bile. We got the bile already. We got the bile. I'm saying it again. Dude, I'm going to go back and try to find the video from... God. I don't know when Jackson Hinkle was on. I'll find it. When I said he's going to remove that American flag. I bet you it was on that. I bet you it was during that goddamn interview. It was after he left. I bet I said it. I'll go check. I'll see if I can find that. And yeah, it's fucking cold outside. Fuck that shit. I ain't going out there. It's fucking ice on the ground, cold. No, thank you. No, thank you, please. This weather came from some disease. I do not understand the fleas. They're running. What's up, bees? All right. I got to let the bees out. Love you guys. Take care. I will see you guys this afternoon sometime because you guys are lucky. You're so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky people. 2 hours and 49 minutes. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You don't deserve that. You know what? You do deserve that. You do deserve that. 2 hours and 49 minutes. That's great. You've earned it. I'll give you that. Brap. You guys take care. Love y'all. I'll see you guys this afternoon. Maybe tonight. Something. I don't know. Bye-bye. Oh, yeah. Go check me out on Twitter at Nays Garden, man. Nays Garden on Twitter, man. It's going really good over there, guys. Let's keep that up. Let's keep rocking that world. Rocking the world, the Twitter world, this Twitter sphere. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, and Billy Ballantyne's got some great shit. You guys got to check out what Billy Ballantyne's got going on. He's got some fucking crazy shit, and whether you would be interested in it or somebody else you might know. This shit is fucking like museum type quality shit. He could create anything you fucking need, basically, but let me just give you a taste of what is for author here before I leave. Look at this. Check this shit out, guys. You could contact Billy Ballantyne at the Ballantyne Collection on Twitter. All right? For this shit. That's Marie Antoinette's head. It's got a certification on it. You know, it's really her head. It's in a really beautiful display box. Look at that. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Is that a pool table in the background, perhaps, or a jacuzzi? Could be a jacuzzi. I'm wondering, Look at the craftsmanship. This is for the artist in you, perhaps, or someone you know. You're welcome, Billy. And there's the plaque right there. The head of Marie Antoinette, Queen of France, and something executed by guillotine for high treason stuff, 1793. Stuff. Okay, let's go through that. Okay, let's go right there. There is some stuff. Now look at this. Look at that. It's got a fucking tattoo on its back. It's got a tat on its back. Look at the tat. Look at that fucking tat on the back. Son. Do you know anybody who might want that to display in their museum or their home? Let Billy know. Or you could purchase it yourself. That is actually a thing that you could own right there. Wow. Sitting cross-legged. It looks like one of those dudes who self-immolated himself. They mummify themselves alive. Oh, was I right, bro? Was I right? I was right, Billy. I was saying it looks like one of those dudes that self-immolated. Was I right? Or no, that wouldn't preserve you, would it? Burning yourself probably wouldn't do that, would it? No, I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm probably wrong now that I think about it. That was fucking amazing, Billy. It's crazy shit. Billy also made that brand for me. Boflow. I was like, I've got to have that. I've got to have it. Yeah, you were right. It's a Buddhist monk. They drink poison, preserve themselves, but burn himself into bed. Oh, I was right. Holy shit. That's cool as fuck, bro. All right. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys see that real quick. You enjoy the rest of your afternoons, and I'll see you later. Okay. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, contact Billy Ballantyne on Twitter at the Ballantyne Collection, at Freak Show Shit. At Freak Show Shit. Freak Show's Hit. At Freak Show's Hit. At Freak Show Shit. At Freak Show Shit. All one word. Freak Show Shit. All right? All right. Bye now. Bye-bye now.